Sorry about that. Happened again. I'm going to have to put some cones around this thing to keep people from walking through here. Anyhow, so start that over here. Ryder Martin with 5, Cole Story with 6, Shaw with 2, Boggs with 4, Wyatt with 3, Neff with 3 for Lakeway. On the Licking side, Carson Walker leading all scorers with 17, Conway 80 with 8, Logan Buckner with 7, Ingram with 6. So let's see here. Having trouble with our Facebook Live. Let's try that again. So start of the second half here, 38-23. It'll be Lakeway getting the jump. Inside, no good. Carson Walker picks it up. Over to number 15 there. That'll be Cole Story, no good. Rebounded by Lakeway. That one up and in for Seth Creighton, his first of the game. I'm not sure what's happening here on this broadcast. This is what happens when people are allowed to walk through here. Makes me very upset, but it's fine. Who made that one? Boggs? Okay. Back the other way, Jason Ingram now. Lakeway cutting into the deficit here. Ingram handling it up top. That one in. Story. 38-29, closing that gap here is the Lakeway Hornets. And that'll be a foul here. And that's going to send that number 5. It's Conway 80, I believe it is. And he makes his first. So now for the second. And it will bang in. 11-point lead now for the Licking Wildcats here in the third quarter. Stolen away by Jet Sullins. Sullins to the basket. Good. His first points of the night here come in the third quarter. Long pass outlet to Story. Now back over to Ryder Martin. Martin drives baseline. Blocked by Sullins. Gets his own rebound, puts it up. Good body control there by Ryder Martin to make it 42-31 now. Five and a half to go here. Guys, I'm sorry this stream keeps cutting out. People keep walking by and unplugging my extension cord and thereby unplugging my power supply. I miss the days when this thing was blocked off and nobody could walk back here. So now it'll be Wyatt coming in for Creighton. Ingram takes it out of the backcourt, gets it over to Buckner. Buckner to Sullins. Laquey pushing the pace here, making him get rid of the ball faster. In and good for Buckner, who now has 9 on the night to make it 44-31. That one up and no good. Rebounded by Sullins. Sullins going coast to coast here. No good. Rebound brought down by Licking, but it's going to be out of bounds off of Cole Story, I believe. 4:39 to go here. 44-31, the lead. Over in the corner for Buckner. 4-3, no good. Rebounded by Ryder Martin. He's got Jet Sullins in front of him. Sullins takes it away. Martin manages to recover. He's going to drive the lane here on Ingram. No good. They didn't call a charge or a... They did call a foul, but that one was on Buckner. Ingram set his feet. I don't know that shouldn't have been a charge, but that's the third foul now for Buckner. Deep pass into Story. Three-pointer, no good. Clangs off the side of the rim. And Licking will take it back the other direction. Walker drives the lane here, is stopped. Ball gets away. Boggs picks it up. Buckner trying to get away from Boggs. Pass over to Ryder Martin will go out of bounds off of Sullins, and it'll stay Lakeway's ball. They'll inbound it here from underneath the basket. Guys, I'm going to try to come up with a solution for this electrical cord back here so that doesn't keep happening the entire tournament. Because I think there's about one more time of that happening before I have a come apart on somebody, and we don't want that. So Boggs draws the foul. He'll go to the line here to shoot 2. That is a foul on Jason Ingram, his third personal. Second team foul. Boggs' first shot up, no good. 4:02 to go here in the third. Second shot by Boggs is off the glass, no good. Knocked out of bounds, saved by Ingram. Conway 80 picks it up. Over to Sullins, but it's stolen away by Ryder Martin. Cole Story, floater, good. He now has 4 points in the quarter and cuts the lead to 11. Lakeway running a press here. Licking breaks the press pretty easily. Over to Sullins in the corner for 3. No good, rebounded by Martin. Martin back the other direction here. Drives the lane, little Euro step, no good on the floater. Gets his own rebound. And there's a whistle. See what happens here. It's going to go back Licking's direction here. Coach Robeson trying to plead his case. And here we have another sub in. This is Trent Wood, number 23. I have said Trent Wood's name a ton over the last couple months. Very good baseball player. As are all these boys. Everybody on the floor here right now, except for Blankenship, I believe, plays baseball. They are starters on the Wildcats team. 3:15 on the clock. Blankenship pushes it over towards the basket. Drops it off to Walker. Walker's going to drive the lane. He's got stopped there, but he's going to try again. Blocked this time by Ryder Martin. And foul on the floor. That's going to be on Trent Wood, his first. Third team foul. 3:02 to go here. Cole Story Tying his shoe over yonder. Right, Cole Story over to Ryder Martin. Ryder Martin on the corner. Inside to Boggs. Boggs goes up with it, no good. Conway 80 with his arm straight up, making himself an obstacle and doing a good job of it. Boggs throws it back in from out, saves it from out of bounds, but throws it into the hands of Carson Walker. Over to Trent Wood. Now back up top to Walker. Walker's got Sullins on the wing. Walker's going to drive in between. He will be tripped up. That's going to be a foul called most likely on Wyatt. Nope, Kelly. So Kelly will pick one up here. Second team foul, first personal. .233 on the clock. Inbound here to 80. 80 out to Sullins. Sullins skip pass over across to Wood. Inside to Conway 80 again. And up and in it goes. He now has 12. And that extends the lead now, 46-33 to 13. Ryder Martin drives the middle. Jump stop. Little floater, no good. Rebound off the rim. Picked up by Wood. Throws it right into the hands of Martin. Martin up and in for two. Makes an 11-point ball game here once again. And we're going to have a timeout called by Licking. We'll be back here in just a moment after this. When disaster strikes, every second matters. Water, fire, mold, and storm damage or trauma cleanup can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to face it alone. At U.S. Disaster Restoration, our certified restoration experts are on call 24/7, arriving fast to protect what matters most. From cleanup to complete rebuild, we restore your home or property and your peace of mind. If you need help fast, give us a call. At U.S. Disaster Restoration, we master any disaster. All right, welcome back here. 11-point lead for Licking. Let's see, Monday. Our games on Monday are the number 1 seed Crocker girls playing at 5 p.m. against the Newburgh Lady Wolves. Iberia and Laquey at 6:30. And then Richland Stoutland girls at 8 p.m. on Monday. Tuesday, it'll be Dixon and Richland, Stoutland and Crocker, and Newburgh and Iberia, all on Tuesday. Here comes Laquey. That one's going to be on the floor, and it's going to be called a travel. Minute 52 to go here in the third quarter. Walker inbounds it from under the basket. This one a three by Blankenship, and it's good. Blankenship's first points of the night here, coming in the third quarter. And we're going to have a travel call here on Ryder Martin. Here's the inbound to Sullins. Sullins over to Wood. Wood to Blankenship. Starter's getting a rest here. That one could have been backcourt, but it wasn't. Sullins hands it off to Blankenship. Blankenship hands it off to Carson Walker. Minute 33 on the clock here. And we're going to have a foul called on Kelly, his second, I believe. Third team foul. Minute 29 here to go in the third. Wood inbounds it to Walker. Walker over to Sullins. Sullins guarded by Cole Story. Now back over to Blankenship. Gets it over in the corner now to Walker. Walker up to Wood. Wood at the top of the key here, trying to do something with the ball. Sullins, little crossover move there. Gets it over to Walker. Walker's got room in the lane. He's going to take it. Floater on the run. Good. Walker's first points of the second half here to make it 51-35. Story trying to do something with the ball here. Licking plays very physical. Hard to drive the lane. Shaw with a quick one. No good. Rebound underneath. No good. Kelly missed his opportunity there. Closed the gap. 51-35, 38 seconds. Walker trying to drive in. Picks up a foul. That'll be the fourth team foul. That'll be on Ryder Martin. I think that's his second personal. No, that's his first. Fourth team foul. I got somebody else's marked on his, I guess. 51-35 with 31 seconds on the clock here. Driving, no good. Rebounded by Laquey, and back the other way she'll go. Ryder Martin driving the lane. And that's going to be on Jet Sullins. That'll be his first personal fourth team foul. Wyatt posting up in the corner here off the inbound. Gets it out to Cole Story. Story over to Ryder Martin. No, excuse me, Gavin Shaw. Now to Wyatt once again. Martin to the right, dishes it to Gavin Shaw underneath. Shaw goes up for the shot, no good, but he will go to the line and shoot two as he draws the foul with 6.7 seconds left on the clock. Trailing by 16. First shot up for Shaw is no good. Clangs off the back iron. Second shot now for Shaw. Puts it up, and that one will fall. Third point of the night here, and cuts the lead just a little bit. 6.7 seconds on the clock. Wood inbounds it here to Blankenship. Blankenship trying to break the press here. Walker, last second shot. Blankenship gets it off. Not good. So no good there. And that was the last shot of the third quarter. We'll be back here in just a moment after this.
ZCM Timber Harvesting in Iberia is dedicated to getting you the best value for your timber. We know how hard you worked for your land and how important it is to you and your family. That's why we want to make your land work for you in return. With free, no-obligation consultations, ZCM Timber will get you the best value for your timber while conserving the integrity of your land. Call us today at 573-569-0592. When disaster strikes, every second matters. Water, fire, mold, and storm damage or trauma cleanup can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to face it alone. At U.S. Disaster Restoration, our certified restoration experts are on call 24/7, arriving fast to protect what matters most. From cleanup to complete rebuild, we restore your home or property and your peace of mind. If you need help fast, give us a call. At U.S. Disaster Restoration, we master any disaster.
All right, here we go. Fourth quarter action about to be underway at the Lakeway Gym. Be sure to come out on Monday if you can. If you can't, make sure you're subscribed here, either to the Facebook or the YouTube accounts. I'll be streaming to both, whatever is more convenient for you. Be sure to subscribe, like, follow, whatever you need to do, so you don't miss a minute of the action, except for, when people keep unplugging my things. So it will be Licking's ball here out of the break to start the fourth quarter. It looks to be 6 of you watching right now, so thanks to all of you that are watching. That pass over to Sullins by Walker. Now back up top here to Buckner. Ingram on the cut here. Back up top to Walker. Buckner. Buckner over to Walker. Ingram cuts again. Sullen's taking it. Back to Ingram on the wing here. Ingram going to try to drive in, and he's going to get a foul call. That's going to be on Gavin Shaw, his third. Call it on the floor. No shots there. 7.5 minutes to go. 51-36 Licking. Lakeway better kick it in gear if they plan to start a comeback here in the fourth quarter. This could be our second day, our second straight game with some bonus basketball. If Lakeway can get those shots to fall here in the fourth quarter. Otherwise, Licking's just going to keep their foot on the gas and pull this one out to advance. 7:20 on the clock. Sullen's handling the ball there against Creighton. Back out to Ingram. Ingram working on Shaw. Back out to Sullen's. Now over to Buckner. Buckner up top to Ingram. Ingram working on Shaw there. Back up to Buckner. Buckner guarded by Cole Story. 6:53 to go here in the fourth. And Licking will turn the ball over. Ryder Martin across half court, gets it over to Story. Story back to Shaw. Now to Story again. Picked away by Buckner. Buckner's got two on him. He's got a man, but ooh. And that was a little dramatic. It looked worse than what it was, I think. But either way, to the line, Buckner will go. I don't think they'll call that a flagrant. That was on Ryder Martin, his second. So that'll send Buckner to the line here to shoot two. That one no good. And Gavin Shaw will go sit down for a moment. Second one, also no good. Tip back in by Ingram, but no good. Pass over to Sullen's, intercepted by Creighton, but it'll go out of bounds. So Buckner misses both there. Inbounds it here to Walker. Walker gets a screen from Ingram. Walker working on Wyatt here. Passes it over to Buckner. Buckner drives middle, back outside to Ingram. Ingram back up top to Walker. Licking content to take their time here with a lead. Walker probably should have got called for a walk there, but did not. 53-36 now after that score. Martin drives. That one no good. Licking comes down with it. And it's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Creighton, his second. Inbound here to Walker. Walker working on Ryder Martin there. Gets it to Ingram. Ingram will pass it across to Sullen's. Sullen's was open underneath, but Lakeway closed in on him pretty quickly. 53-36 still, with 5.5 minutes to go here. Driving in, passing out is Walker, and it's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Logan Buckner. Gavin Shaw going to check in here for Wyatt. 5:34 left here in the ball game. Pretty solid lead for Lakeway, or for Licking over Lakeway. Lakeway's going to have to put something together here. They plan to keep this thing close here in the closing minutes. And that's going to be a foul on Carson Walker, his second. No, his third, excuse me. So, Ryder Martin inbounds it from underneath the basket out to Creighton. Creighton back to Martin. Martin dribbles by Sullins, blocked by Ingram. And it's going to go out of bounds here, and it will be Licking's ball. Inbound over to Buckner. Buckner back to Ingram. Long pass down to Buckner. He'll get it over to Carson Walker. 5:05 on the clock. Licking in no hurry with a comfortable lead here. They don't have to try to force anything. Walker passes out to Buckner. Buckner drives, passes it out to Ingram. Ingram out to Walker on the wing. Martin trying to get the ball away from Walker. Gets a screen there. Pass out to Conway 80. No good. Blocked by Boggs. Boggs will take it back the other direction. It's going to be snatched up by Sullins, but we're going to have a push call. Probably on Conway 80 it is. His second team foul in the quarter. 4:37 left on the clock here. Four and a half minutes to go. Ryder Martin drives the lane, hands it off to Boggs. Nice assist. Boggs gets on the board for the first time in the fourth quarter. 53-38 here, and we have a timeout called. We'll take one with them here. We'll be back in just a moment after this.
CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you.
There's a huge crack in my windshield. I need it fixed fast. What am I going to do?
You're going to call Glasshopper Mobile Glass Service. With 30 years of experience, Scott and Glasshopper has your glass covered, delivering top-quality, professional, and friendly service to the surrounding area. Whether it's a chip, crack, or shattered glass, windshields, liftgate windows, or anything in between, if it's auto glass, Glasshopper will fix it fast. Call Glasshopper LLC in Richland today, 573-765-4276.
Welcome back. 4:22 left in the ball game here. 53-38, Licking leads. They will inbound the ball here from underneath the basket. Full court press by the Laquey Hornets. That one is poked away, and it's going to be a foul called on Chastain. At least I believe that's who's getting the call. Not Chastain, Cole Story. I don't know why I keep saying Chastain. I know who I mean. Inbounded to Walker. Walker taking his sweet time. Over to Sullins in the corner. Inside to Conway 80. Now back out to Sullins. Skip pass over to Ingram. Ingram gets it over to Buckner. Inside to 80. 80 up with it. Good. Conway 80 with 2 more points. Long pass picked off. Now we're going to have a foul called. That's going to be the 5th team foul. That's going to be on Ryder Martin, his 3rd personal. And Martin may be coming out for a minute. So Walker heads to the line here to shoot 2. First one is up and good. Now 3 for 3, looking to go 4 for 4. Get that Wendy's action. Wendy's. That one up and in. Make it 57-38, 19-point lead here. 3:46 on the clock. Martin dishes to Boggs. Boggs up and in. And that makes it a 17-point lead now. And another timeout taken Looks like a 30-second timeout taken by Laquey. We'll keep it here. So 3:39 on the clock. Laquey trails by 17. They are going to have to really put some work in here to close this gap if they want to keep this a close ball game, but they are running out of precious time. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. As you can see, those boys still have all their funky hair from that fourth place state finish in soccer, which could explain the way this game is going because all these boys play soccer. And so they haven't been practicing basketball with the rest of their team as much as, say, Licking has. So that could be a part of the, let's say, less than stellar play on the part of the Hornets. They aren't playing a bad game. They are just not playing like themselves, which would be how they garnered the 4 seed in the first place. That one picked away. Ryder Martin gets a hand on it. Cole Story passes it back the other direction, and that's going to be a foul called on Creighton, his third. And that'll send Ingram to the line here. Shoot 2, if I'm not mistaken. It is Ingram. Looking to make this a 19-point game once again. That one up and in, 58-40. .325 on the clock. This one up and gets the friendly roll, clangs in, 59-40. As Ingram makes them both. Back down the other way goes Ryder Martin. He's in trouble, gets a screen from Boggs, drives the left side of the lane. Gets that one up, no good. Rebounded by Conway, 80. Still trailing by 19 with 3:05 on the clock. All the way coast to coast goes Walker. He'll have to pass out of it, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds there by Cole Story. So it'll stay with the Licking Wildcats. Here's the inbound now from Walker. Gets it into Conway, 80. He'll hand it off to Buckner. Buckner passes it over to Walker. Sets a screen. Cole Story there to meet him. Back inside to Buckner. Buckner drives, gets the shot up. Shot does not fall, but he'll go to the line for 2 instead. He is 1 for 4 so far for free throws tonight, as Seth Creighton picks up his 4th personal. First one up is good for Buckner. Make it a 20-point ball game. Second one up makes it a 21-point ball game. He makes them both. Ingram now has 11 on the night. 2:45 on the clock. Ryder Martin in the lane, up and good. .61-42 here. Sullins dribbles through everybody, gets it over to Buckner. Buckner gonna dribble back out, gets it over to Walker. Walker drives the baseline, gets it into Conway, 80. 80 drives in, passes out, drives in, passes out. They're just gonna keep doing that. Sullins for 3, it's gonna be long. Rebounded by Story. And back the other way we go. Ryder Martin working on Jet Sullins here. Drives in the baseline, gets spun around. Hits his old buddy Wyatt there, and he will draw a foul on the way up. I think that's going to be on Walker. Nope, Ingram, his 4th. And Wyatt goes to the line here to shoot his first free throws of the night. He only has a 3 on the night and misses that one with under 2 minutes to go here. Conway, 80 going to come out and get a breather while Owen will check in and eat up the last couple minutes. 61-42. That one in.
Wyatt makes one of the two. Make it 61-43 here. Inbounds it here to to Buckner. Buckner tries to get the pass over to Ingram, gets fouled in the process. That's going to be on Boggs. I believe that's going to be his fourth or fifth. I know it's at least his fourth, could be his fifth. That will send Buckner to the line here to shoot two more. That is Boggs' fourth. Buckner's first shot is up. No good. Second shot. On the way, Shaw going to check out. Wyatt going to check in. Second shot is up. That one will fall. 62-43 now, 19-point lead for the Licking Wildcats. Ryder Martin drives the baseline, pass it out to Wyatt. Wyatt for three. No good off the back rim. Creighton almost had the rebound there. Gets it to Ingram. Ingram with the drive, no good. Gets his own rebound with the help of Buckner. And Walker now going to drive baseline. Dishes it to Buckner, and Buckner gets it in for two more. Make it a 21-point ball game here. Martin drives right side, gets in the lane, little Euro step, and he'll draw the foul on Ingram. That'll be Ingram's fifth. So Ingram going to be finished on the night here. And Martin will shoot two. So Ingram going to go take a seat. And looks like Jet Sullen's going to check out. So it's going to be Blankenship and Wood back in for Sullens and Ingram. Second shot up. First shot up good. That's the lead to 20. Second shot here is good. Martin makes them both. Make it 64-45, minute 15 on the clock. Stolen away by Laquey. Here's a three by Martin. It's good. 64-48 now, minute 5 on the clock. Wood up to Buckner. Buckner going to drive the left side of the lane here. Dribble back out. And we'll have a foul. I think that's going to be on Creighton. No. Going to be on Cole Story. His second. And that'll send Buckner to the line here for two more. First shot up by Buckner. We'll get the friendly roll and go in. Shaw checking out. Wyatt checking in. Shaw better on defense, apparently, than Wyatt. Wyatt probably better on offense. Second one up for Buckner is no good. Rebounded underneath there by Ryder Martin. Slapped away. Martin driving the lane here, left side, and it's tied up by Carson Walker. So that'll be Walker's fourth foul. With just 50 seconds left on the clock here. So that'll send Martin to the line here to shoot two more. He's made 3 of 4. First one is up, and it is no good. Buckner going to check out. Number 2, Parker Huff, going to check in. Martin's second shot is good. 65-49 now. Walker across half court, guarded by Boggs and Story. Goes up and draws the foul here. So Walker will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul's going to be on Wyatt, his first.
Walker's first shot is good. 49-66 now. Second shot up here is good. Makes them both. 67-49, 40 seconds left. Ryder Martin gets the ball poked away here. He picks it up off the floor. Here's an outlet pass for three, no good. Gets the rebound off the missed shot. Takes it out to the corner for three, no good. Rebounded now by Licking. Blankenship going to take it the other way, gets it over to Walker. Walker passes out of it, gets it over to Trent Wood. Trent Wood throws it away with 18 seconds left on the clock. No big thing, though. When you're up 67-49, you can't, no big deal if you really turn it over. At this point, Martin heads across half court. He's going to go for at least one more shot, and he will draw a foul there. That one should be on Blankenship. It is his first. And that will send Ryder to the line to shoot two more. First one is up and good. Second one up, no good. 9 seconds left on the clock. Walker gonna dribble through the press here. And that should take us to the end of the game here. And they're gonna let Owen score one to make it 69-50, your final score. We're gonna take a quick 30-second to a minute break, and we'll be back here in just a moment with the final wrap-up of the final score here. Be back in just a minute after this.
Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods boys can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality. Unlimited Custom Apparel in Crocker has everything you need for unique apparel and promotional products for your team or business. With a wide range of handmade custom shirts, hoodies, jackets, hats, and so much more, Unlimited Custom Apparel has what you want. So no matter what you need printed or pressed, embroidered or emblazoned, the possibilities are unlimited. Find them on Facebook today and tell them that Better Call Ball sent you their way.
All right, your scoring wrap up here. Ryder Martin finished with 19 for Lakeway. Creighton 2, Story 10, Shaw 3, Boggs 10, Wyatt 4, Neff 3. On the Licking side of it, Walker finishes with 26, leading all scorers. Sullins with 2, 80 with 14, Buckner with 14, Owen with 8. Ingram with 8, Owen with 2, Blankenship with 3 to round out the scoring there, as Licking will advance into the winner's bracket to face the winner of the number 1 seed Dixon Richland game on Tuesday is when that game will occur. Licking plays again on Thursday. Monday, it'll be Crocker and Newburgh, Iberia and Lakeway, Richland and Stoutland taking each other on Monday. Be sure to tune back in with us. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, etc. And we are glad to have each and every one of you. We're supposed to have an interview here with Coach Robeson, but I'm going to say after that game there, he's probably not in a talking mood. But we may have one later on. In the meantime, let's go pay off our sponsors. We'll be back here on Monday. You guys have a great weekend.
The Bank of Iberia first opened its doors in 1899 and has been tirelessly serving the Miller, Pulaski, and surrounding counties ever since. You don't stay in business that long without knowing a thing or two about taking care of your neighbors. With branches in Iberia and Waynesville, they offer checking, savings, loans, and the friendly customer service that you've come to expect from your hometown bank. So roll on over to Rocktown or wheel into Waynesville and find out what the Bank of Iberia can do for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. C&C Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at C&C Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at C&C have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, C&C has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what C&C can do for you. For 125 years, the Marys County Bank has been dedicated to serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. We have friendly in-house services for your auto, ag, home, business, and personal banking needs. With 11 locations, including Richland and St. Robert, the Marys County Bank is a convenient way to manage your finances. Come see a friendly face today at any of our 11 locations and let our knowledgeable staff serve your needs. The Marys County Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. ZCM Timber Harvesting in Iberia is dedicated to getting you the best value for your timber. We know how hard you worked for your land and how important it is to you and your family. That's why we want to make your land work for you in return. With free, no-obligation consultations, ZCM Timber will get you the best value for your timber while conserving the integrity of your land. Call us today at 573-569-0592.
Oh no, there's a huge crack in my windshield. I need it fixed fast. What am I going to do?
You're going to call Glasshopper Mobile Glass Service. With 30 years of experience, Scott and Glasshopper has your glass covered, delivering top-quality, professional, and friendly service to the surrounding area. Whether it's a chip, crack, or shattered glass, windshields, liftgate windows, or anything in between, if it's auto glass, Glasshopper will fix it fast. Call Glasshopper LLC in Richland today, 573-765-4276. Are you fed up with the limited selection and high prices at the big box stores? Have you grown weary of paying a premium for steaks that don't meet your expectations? Then it's time you see Chris, Todd, and Ira at Three Brothers Meat Company. Three Brothers is your local family-owned butcher shop where you'll find top-quality meats at fair market prices. From chicken, beef, pork, and fish to even something like ostrich or alligator, they've got it all. Plus, with a wide variety of sides, sauces, and spices, and even catering, they are your one-stop shop. Three Brothers Meat Company. Great meat, great service, great people. Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods boys can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality. As fall approaches, termites, spiders, and other insects will be looking for a warm, comfy place to ride out the winter. But these treacherous tenants can destroy your home. Don't let your home become a safe haven for unwelcome guests. Let A to Z evict those freeloading pests. A to Z is FHA and VA approved and serves Pulaski County and the surrounding Ozarks. They offer termite inspections and identify issues that could cost you thousands. A to Z will annihilate those ants, finish off those fleas, and terminate those termites. Eradicating those pests and eliminating your stress is what A to Z does best, so call today. ATR in Richland has been in the bulb business since 1984, and they're not done yet. While ATR specializes in industrial, wholesale, and specialty bulbs for manufacturers such as Sylvania, General Electric, and Philips, they also have a retail counter for residential bulbs and fixtures at a fraction of the cost of a big box store. So whether you need to replace one hard-to-find bulb or you get the bright idea for a whole new look, be sure to give the knowledgeable staff at ATR a call. Nobody lights up a room like ATR. Unlimited Custom Apparel in Crocker has everything you need for unique apparel and promotional products for your team or business. With a wide range of handmade custom shirts, hoodies, jackets, hats, and so much more, Unlimited Custom Apparel has what you want. So no matter what you need printed or pressed, embroidered or emblazoned, the possibilities are unlimited. Find them on Facebook today and tell them that Better Call Ball sent you their way. Think R&R Motors is just quality used cars at fair prices? Think again. If you need tires, if you're stuck and need a tow, do you want to give your ride a shine? With a wide selection of tires, a towing and recovery service, as well as a self-serve car wash, R&R Motors has you covered. So whether you need a new ride or just want to spiff up the one that you have, go see Richard at R&R Motors, 801 East Jefferson in Richland. Your ride deserves it. MFA Agri-Services started way back in 1914, and they're still alive and well today. This is because they serve their communities like no one else, offering feed and bedding for pets and livestock, minerals, supplements, veterinary supplies, and so much more. MFA has what you need to keep your farm outstanding in its field. See what we did there? Stop by our location in Richland and see what Wayne and the crew has in stock for you. When disaster strikes, every second matters. Water, fire, mold, and storm damage or trauma cleanup can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to face it alone. At U.S. Disaster Restoration, our certified restoration experts are on call 24/7, arriving fast to protect what matters most. From cleanup to complete rebuild, we restore your home or property and your peace of mind. If you need help fast, give us a call. At U.S. Disaster Restoration, we master any disaster.